Well, hello and welcome back to another video. It's kind of an unconventional one. Well, like for what I do. I don't do these types of videos normally. Like this is my first one ever. Like I'm reading from a script because there's just something that I want to talk about Forza Horizon 6 that's just raising all sorts of alarms in my brain. Like I don't know. If I say and just like you hear a lot of cuts, like just know this is like my first time doing this. So just be wary of that. Alright. So, as of recording this, the newest update just dropped, Update 4, and honestly, I think it might be the worst update yet for this game. I mean, we got 7 new cars, and you might be saying, oh, that's like a good amount of cars. I mean, 4 are the car pass, so there goes 4 free cars we could possibly have, which, I mean, I'm okay with it, I guess. I mean, I'm they're holding up their promise like a car a week on the car pass, which yeah, I guess, but I'm not upset about like DLC cars. I'm actually very supportive of that. Like, and if they're meta, like that's just a whole can of worms, like that is what it is sometimes. But we'll get to like my little problem with the DLC content in a minute. Like, let's get through this first topic first. The main focus of this video and my main problem is the festival playlist. We have 3 new cars. Those cars being the 1970 Honda N600, the 2024 Chevrolet Camaro 01, and then a 2018 Exocet Sport V8. And 2 of those are like actually new, like to the Forza franchise. The Exocet came from Motorsport and all that, which and the topic that I'm getting into for the festival playlist, that's fine to me. Like if they're from like past titles that haven't like returned in a while, that's okay in my book. The problem that I have is that we're recycling too much existing cars already, in my opinion. Like, I understand that they're doing like wheel spin exclusives, but I don't know. I mean, I feel like the whole goal of the festival playlist was to highlight a new car, like for each season to keep like players invested. Could be they could have a reason for this, but it's just alarming me because we're seeing this so early in FX6's life cycle. We didn't see these types of updates from past Horizon franchises until like the end of their life cycles. So the reason it's worrying me is all the new and potential players getting into the Forza franchise are not gonna stick around because there's not any new and engaging stuff like for free, because maybe this is like their first game of the whole franchise and they don't want to buy any DLC just in case they don't like it or whatever. I mean, the only reason I could maybe think about is if they're waiting until GTA 6 comes out and then gonna start pushing out new stuff. But I don't know. I mean, I feel like GTA 6 is just a total other beast. I don't know if it's a really smart idea. I don't know. Maybe it is. I don't know. I'm not a game developer or in the industry, so like there's a whole bunch of stuff that I don't know that it's probably going over my head, but I don't know. The second topic that I want to get into real quick is the car pass. I think it's almost cooked at this point. The car pass is supposed to highlight the new cars that weren't any title ever, like any Forza title ever whatsoever. So tell me why the Porsche AG 961 and the 1957 Ford Thunderbird are in the car pass. These would have on the qualifications from the festival playlist that I said that I'd be okay with. They would be perfect for it. I mean, they were both from other titles, the Porsche being from like Motorsport and all that, and then the Thunderbird was from like Motorsport 4, so that would have been like one of the like most perfect cars to use for the festival playlist. So like I just think it's a little inexcusable to have cars that were free in past titles now be stuck behind a paywall. Like it's just it don't sit right with me. And I know it's probably like business stuff and they just needed to throw something in there. Also like while we're getting into this, the customization of some of the cars in the car pass are very underwhelming. I don't cover the car pass, but I've been watching stuff about it. And like that GTR, like the 40th anniversary of the R33, like the sedan. Yeah, I mean, maybe there was licensing issues with that. I'm trying to give the developers the benefit of the doubt, but I don't know. I think it's just a big letdown to have no body mods whatsoever on the R33 in the car pass. Like that's just one example. There's other hits though, I will say. When it comes to like meta stuff, the alpha whatever, the bunch of numbers car, that one is like pretty good. Like meta basically. So I mean, they've had hits. But I don't know. But not all things in this game are bad. I do want to highlight things that I think are actually amazing going for this game. The addition to spec racing, I think, is probably one of the greatest things that they've ever done for a Horizon game. I know you see all the people intentionally ramming and all that, which that's just nature of the beast when it comes to online games, especially racing games, but it's nice to see that whenever that doesn't happen, like actual skill comes into play. So, I do think that spec racing is actually, I just want to put this in real quick, is probably my most played online game mode right now, just because of how much skill, like you can see the skill gaps in like each type of car. Like for example, like a car that I'm like pretty good with, I'd say is the Integra maybe, or all those front wheel drive, all the slower cars, almost all the slower cars. My one I just hate is the Zonda. I don't know why. I just hate driving the Zonda stock. And that's probably just a big old skill issue on my part. We're not getting into my driving style though. Um, Another thing that I think is amazing that they're doing with this game is the time attacks. It gives there's like a more like competitive edge when it comes to like the time attacks, and then they like reset the leaderboard to where like, oh, like every season. So like they go, oh, like a player's going, oh, I have to set this new time, and then like it just recycles competition. I think that's a good idea. They're actually adding a fifth time attack circuit for a limited time, which is a part of their evolving world thing. Like me personally, I think it should just the fifth circuit should just be a mainstay. But I mean I get why it's only here for a month because they're trying to stick with the whole evolving world. Like the festival is so much more things and all that. But all in all, I do think the game is in like a semi good place. Like it's really confusing, like the state of Horizon 6. But I think the game is in an okay place. I do think that we are they not we, but like well, I mean, nah, never mind. We're not getting into that conversation. I feel like there's some struggling on some fronts for this game, definitely. You can definitely tell. But I just want to see like I'm not hating the hate on the devs or anything. I think the devs are actually amazing at what they put out. Like this game is visually like really good looking and all that. Like it plays, the cars handle amazingly, and they added all these new features. Not all these new features. They added some new features that really just make the game better. Like I'm not hating to hate. I love this franchise. I've been a fan of this franchise since 2016 when FH3 came out. My parents bought me FH3 and I was just hooked. I mean, I really just what I'm trying to say is I really just want the best for this franchise, and that's why I'm saying all of this. Like it's supposed to be like constructive, I guess, criticism, but more like just pointing out the issues that need fixing. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I'm sorry. I'm sorry if this is kind of like it was kind of an all over the place like video. I don't do these things normally, as I've said previously, but I felt like I just had to like just address like there's issues that I feel that need to be addressed like coming up because again, I want the best for this game and I've seen all sorts of like just a bunch of like hate online for certain things and like I know like this game can be amazing. So I just want nothing but the best. But anyways, that was my little like rant slash I guess commentary or something on issues of FH6 or like the state of the game, but anyways, if you did enjoy it, please consider liking and subscribing. I normally don't do this. Again, I've said this for the third time now, but nah, like if you want to like and subscribe and just see what's happening. I mean, I play the game obviously, and then I play other motorsport. Well, I don't play other I only play one other motorsport game right now. It's the NASCAR 25. I'm waiting for NASCAR 26 mainly because that'll be like my second like new game to cover that I want to do. But yeah, please like and subscribe if you're interested in doing that, and have a good day.